call there, but there you see a tight clear, couldn't quite clear him, right? Comes back down, and this is where it gets tight off of turn 4. Or I should say loose off of turn 4.
And the unique part about turn 4, no matter what you're got his attention, and he kind of overreacted there, going up the racetrack and just got loose.
He probably didn't see.
Yeah.
Right, when you think about, like, that doesn't look like a lot of smoke, but you see a little bit from...
Onboard the Ford Performance, onboard Ty Majeski.
And that's what I'm talking about right there. Like, you didn't hear a lot of throttle lift, and he was being shoved from behind. And
there you see it get 4 wide, just not enough room on board here to get a better look at it.
Frankie Muniz sees it happening in front of him.
Makes contact with that truck in front of him.
These race cars or trucks before, as we see Tony try to get herself through this wreck here. Seems fine. But, you know, when it's game time...
Let's see what Chandler Smith sees. He sees himself drive up to the 4th spot.
So we're under caution for the 4th time here at Bristol for this incident. 45 touches the 71, and away goes Raja.
We were gonna have some tight racing. Look at there, Corey Hahn. We talked about him moving up, looking 3 wide, and then up ahead.
So he had to make evasive action, and they got stuck in that dirt out of the where we're going to be, and that's going to be something.
And that's what happens. Got the right rear out, no air to lean on. That means a loose race truck, and it went around.
I've seen that wiped out right here. Is where I'm board Tyler Ingram seeing what he sees. Going to be a really
he's going to see a mess
moment.
Watch this decision. I'm going to go right. He didn't have any idea what was ahead. He had to just make that split-second decision.
For this incident right here, riding on board, Chandler Smith gets a bird's eye view of that incident right there. We'll be back.
Down on the bottom. He wasn't pinching him down. It didn't appear. You could see Lane had more room to the left. He could have got lower. But like you said, we talked about it earlier. It's loose getting into turn 1. He just couldn't pinch it down. Jake on board.
Well, he got hit at some point before that. You can hear the first contact.
That was weird. It's
tagged in the left rear somehow.
He started to get loose, and then the pop was later.
Yeah. Yeah, you see from Grant Enfinger's on board, and you know, I mean, it's just, yeah, guys going for wins, things like that. You know, and you heard Lane's side of it.
The Muniz and Morgan truck. Man, that's a good feeling, isn't it, Regan, when you see a guy starting to slip and like you're heading in the right direction. You know the low. Oh.
You're right, Michael. He mentioned Matt Mills.
Yeah, I think that Raja tried to squeeze down a little bit as we watch the Morgan and Morgan cam go through this mess. See how Frankie does. He sees the problems. Everything's going all right. And we're going to survive this one there, guys.
Well, this will be good. You can really get a good view. You see Honeycutt just squeeze him down up the racetrack right there. Door slam. Almost wipes the right rear quarter panel off of Chandler, but he actually hits the
Dirt and dust flying, if I can imagine.
Like the spotters saying, back her down. We got a mess up here.
Is that Jack Wood sitting in the middle of the racetrack?
Nice job by Frankie.
Trucks all over. Middle of the...
From on board of Christopher Bell, we saw that bad pit stop. He gets a bird's eye view of this. Does a nice job along with Corey Hahn sticking low.
You see Ben get his hands off the steering wheel, and he's on board with Christopher Bell. Of course, had to go back in the pack just a little bit after coming to get the fuel. And
does he sneak through? Heck yeah!
Clear all around.
Yes.
Yep.
You wind up in a bad spot, and
I mean, at that point, you're committed, right? Like, once you're almost to the door number of the truck that you're inside of, you're kind of like, I'm here.
looking at it right here. It doesn't look bad. We barely hit it, no toe out or anything. I mean, was I not there plenty? I mean, what the heck?
Ton of momentum up on the top side as you see the 18 spin right there. I've got a ton of momentum on the top side, and it's just, you know, sometimes how you hit him in the back bumper, but he stayed.
That was a hard hit. Watch.
So give us a better idea here, Michael, as to how hard. Oh, and you hear that contact, and that's the worst corner of the truck you could have that damage on, especially in New Hampshire. That right rear quarter panel.
And I think it snapped the front back into it.
Here we have a good view. Watch that yellow truck turn into the right rear of Lane Riggs.
Yeah, and he was way more committed with more speed right there to turn down in that lane and just miss it.
The next flag that Corey Heim will see will be the white flag. The next flag will...
Watch what happens to Grant's hands. I don't think Jake Garcia had any idea what you can't see through the other trucks, and he was just right in the middle.
From pitting, he's back in this mess. Looked like maybe there was a bottle up. You heard Ankrum